Hi everyone. I wanted to bring you on to show you something else that I did discuss in a previous video on how I saved some seeds last year. So I am germinating some seeds, if you've seen that video, which is the paper towel method. And I basically wanted to bring you along because I still have lots of stuff that I want to germinate, but I'm starting off with a little bit of the harder things. So before I turned the camera on, I took a dried pepper. I think this might be a Santa Fe, not 1,000%, don't hold me to that. And I cut off the tip with a pair of scissors, which is right there, the scissors. And this is how many seeds I got out of this one dried pepper, which I'm pretty sure is a Santa Fe Hot. I also have, this is either California Reaper, I think. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. That I was also going to try to see if I can germinate. And these are Thai peppers. So some of the hot peppers are a little bit harder to actually germinate. So I still have quite a bit of like herbs and things like that I wanted to germinate. I felt like the last video I only showed you, I think 2, maybe 3 on how I did it. Showed you the process. So I thought, why not? I'll turn the camera on and I'm going to show you how I germinate some hot pepper seeds and maybe a few other things. So I am going to put you so that you can see the black tray, which is right there. I will bring you closer and show you everything that I'm doing. So far, all I did was take a dried pepper that I dried and scooped out all the seeds. So we're going to start with that first, doing the paper towel baggie method that I've already shown you in a previous video. But like I said, I do have some things I want to germinate. So I thought, I don't know if 2 is enough to explain to you how to do it. So you'll see that process again. And I also did say that I would bring you along to show you how I germinate some seeds that I have saved. Basically, you just want to dry them out. Unless it's a flower, you just pick the head off and you put it in a brown bag. I don't have any of my flower seeds right here to show you how I did that, but I thought this might be interesting in the next series that I'm doing, which is how do you save your seeds from a previous season. So you could take a pepper, a hot pepper, these are Thai peppers like I've already explained, and you can just let them air dry. You can probably dehydrate them. This one was so dry that I just took off the top and squeezed the pepper, and here are all the seeds that I literally just got out of that one hot pepper. So, I do have the fireplace on. I am in my den. If you saw that video, I did discuss that I am doing the paper towel baggie method in my den because I have a lot of my seeds out. So if I need to bring you in closer, I promise that I will. But let's plant some of these Santa Fe. As a matter of fact, Santa Fe Grande hot pepper is the only thing that I could think that is that I would have dried. And if you compare the dry to the actual package, looks just like it. So I don't have very many of these left, and I didn't get these this year at my gardener. So we're going to use a pepper that I dried out, which really does give you a ton of seeds. All I did was cut the top off. I just squeezed the pepper and got the seeds out just like that right there. I just squeezed out a few more. So I'm going to bring you along for this process. I hope this isn't boring to you, but I thought, why not? let me show you, because I did promise in another video that I would show you how you can save your seeds from a previous year. So I guess that'll be the topic for this video. Pick something, whether it's jalapeno or a Santa Fe hot pepper, maybe a Tabasco pepper. You can either let it air dry, you can possibly put it on a dehydrator to dry it out a little bit quicker. And then you just want to get sharp scissors after it's fully dry and it gets around that time to start planting the harder things, which I explained that in a previous video, which I think is some of the hot peppers, the Tabasco, the Santa Fe, and some Thai peppers. And this is either a California Reaper or a ghost pepper. I don't even remember. Somebody gave me a few seeds to that. So I guess we'll figure out what that is as the season goes on. But peppers do take a while. We're in February, beginning of February, and I want to get the hot pepper seeds going. And it's just a faster process to do the paper towel and the baggie method. I want to show you this very quickly. This is what, don't mind the mess. This is how I have, oh no, I just blew all my seeds all over. Let's keep it real on this channel. I moved the pillow and it all blew off because the fireplace is on. I don't want my Yorkies getting sick because they're into everything. So we're just going to quickly, or I'm going to quickly, just pick these up off the carpet. I probably should have laid the scissors on it. The fireplace over here is blowing out some of the heat, and it shuffled my paper towel. But no big deal. Just be super careful if you have animals and an incident like that happens. Just pick them all up so you don't see anymore. Put them back onto the paper towel, because you don't want poor little Yorkies. Mine are in the crate right now, over there sleeping next to the fireplace. They love being together. They're not in there this time because they're punished. It's usually what I use that for, but I have so much stuff around that I think it's annoying them. On the previous video, they just laid up on the couch. This time they wanted to go in, so that's where they are. Okay, as you can see, I cleaned it all up so my dogs don't get hurt. Okay, now let me show you what I was planning on showing you. This is what I was trying to describe in the video that I made the other night. This is how I'm germinating my seeds. I call it a half-wit heating pad, and it's nice and warm. You want it between like 75, 78. You don't want it to get too hot. These are the oh, it's getting some condensation in there, if you can see that at the bottom. These are the Tabasco peppers that I just did last night, or on the previous video, depending on when you see them. This is the okra. So let's see. Tabascos are on the bottom, then the okra. These are Rosa Blanca eggplants. They're all nice and warm and toasty. And this is the Black Beauty eggplants that I did discuss. Eggplants take a little bit longer to germinate, and I just basically stack them on top of each other. You do want to watch in case it gets too hot, but this is all I do, is just put them close to the edge, as I think that's how I had it, and then I just fold this over. No, I didn't have it that way. I had it like this, and then I just fold it over the seeds. That's sitting on top of a pillow, and then I just cover it with the towel. Try to make sure that you have the ends a little tucked in to keep the warmth in. Unfortunately, this heating pad is like timered, so it's a pain. I have to constantly keep checking to make sure it's on. I have it on medium because I did have it on high earlier and I thought it was a little too hot. So yeah, I just sit it on top of a pillow, stick them inside the heating pad, cover it with a towel, I even tuck the towel in. You can use clips if you want for that. Simple little process, just right in my den. And then I take a bigger pillow for now, and I sit it over the top of the heating pad just to keep a little bit more heat in. But normally I will throw my blanket over top of it. But that's literally how I'm germinating seeds. So yeah, you can find a little spot in your house to germinate your seeds. I'm just doing it in the den because, like I said, I have everything out. Okay, so what we're going to do first, I may have to turn the fireplace off because it is blowing things around. So let's turn this off. And then, if you saw the previous video, you want to take a half sheet of a paper towel, which I did previously spray this before I turned the camera on, and the fireplace dried it out pretty quickly. Just spray half, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these hot Santa Fe peppers, and I'm going to put them on half of this paper towel, flip this over, put it in the baggie, but I will show you the process as I go along. I just want to make sure you can see. Get you in a half decent spot. I sit in the weirdest positions, these little, I don't know. I got long legs and it's comfy for me, so, okay. And I will bring you closer if I have to, here, I'll hold you this way. I want to pick up a few of the seeds. That one went right under my fingernail. Be careful now. And you just want to sprinkle hot pepper seeds all over. I didn't even count. Normally I will count how many seeds I put down, because last year I grew an abundance of everything, and I'm trying to be a little bit more careful this year. But you can always go back and count. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move this one there. It's 5. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes they'll stick to your fingers. Oops, I'm hoping you're seeing that. Let's see. I'm just going to grab a few more off of there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then over here, I like to do mine in a line. I know people just sprinkle them in a clump. I don't usually do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you get a couple extra, it's no big deal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. 16, even though I only wanted 15, and this is why you want to spray this again, so that it basically just holds the seeds in place, because they will blow all over. And once you give it a good little douse, which I'm going to have to sit you down. Right, let's see if I can lean you in. Let me move you back. Sorry guys, I have my phone on this little tripod. Okay, so 16 seeds are on there, and now I will put these extra seeds in a baggie and label them. But for now, you just want to take your half a paper towel, fold it over, give it a good little pat. This is pretty damp. You don't want to soak it. You don't want to puddle at the bottom of your baggie. You just basically want to keep your seeds in place. That's why I press it down. And then you get yourself a baggie. And let me grab I didn't find my Sharpie yet. But I will get out to get one soon, and I'm going to write on here, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You want to write on the outside of your Ziploc baggie. The Santa Fe. I'm just going to put hot peppers. And then I put today's date. And then approximately how many seeds are in that paper towel, which is 16. Because it's a pen, I just wave it a little bit so that I make sure that it dries, but I don't know if you can see that with the lighting. Santa Fe peppers, 2, 6, and then I marked 16. And then what you want to do is open up your baggie. And in case you didn't see that video, I am using the Ziploc half-gallon size baggies. I think they're a great size for this. And I'm using the half sheet of paper towels. And just water in a spray bottle. Now you want to gently lift up your paper towel, go underneath of it. And we're going to put it inside the baggie. Sometimes if it's too wet, you may have to finagle it just a little bit. So yeah, the video that I did, the part 3, I showed you how to germinate the seeds, I think it was, or maybe that's 4. I don't know, I have to go back and look. But I promised that I would show you how you could save seeds and use them to germinate. So this is me using some leftover seeds from last year that I dried. And now I'm just going to germinate them. The paper towel is inside the baggie. And now you just want to flatten it out. You can leave a little air in there if you want, just a little bit. And then you Ziploc it. I always just leave a little corner open, which I explained in a little video. Just enough to get your finger in there. If you can see that, just enough. And there is that baggie. Santa Fe hot peppers, 2, 6, and there's 16 seeds in here. You can go over to double check to make sure your baggie is locked. We will put it off to the side and keep going, and then I will stack them up inside the little heating setup that I'm using. Okay. Now we're going to take, see, it's not like a full sheet. It's a half a sheet. I think it works great. It's perfect. Just get yourself a flat surface, as I explained on the last video. You can very well do this at your table, which I normally do. But I figured I already wrecked it then. I might as well just do it all in here. Now, I'm going to try to do this one-handed, so bear with me. Let's see if I can do this. When I think I'm going to have to take it back a little bit. I'm going to aim you up to that paper towel right there. So before I go and cut the next one, what I want to do is take, you can use an old baggie, like here's a baggie of basil seeds that I saved from last year. I'm going to be doing some of them as well. But if you have a baggie that you may have used, this is some marigold seeds that I saved. I know it says carrots, 124.19. That's before I learned you cannot plant carrots because they don't like the roots disturbed, but this is marigold, so I didn't want to waste the baggie. But you can recycle some of these baggies for the following year, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this old baggie and I'm going to put the hot pepper seeds right in here. Save them. or in case I need some more. I love using baggies when it comes to this type of thing. These are so teeny tiny, it takes like a hot minute to pick them all up. But again, if you have animals in your house, please be very careful and make sure when you're done messing around with hot seeds, even if they're dry, do not touch your eyes. Make sure you wash your hands as soon as you're done. Before you go and do this process, make sure your hands are clean, your surface is clean when you're trying to germinate your seeds. And I will even throw this with the top in there. And I am going to write on this baggie. Not sure, I think these were the baggies last year that didn't take good to a pen, but I will try. Santa Fe, hot pepper seeds. So that'd be last gardening season. So that's 2019 is how I write it on the baggie so I can keep track, and this will go in the pile. Well, you can start collecting your own seeds by saving some of your favorite things that you grew. Tomato seeds, it's a little bit of a different process, but it is, it is what it is. We are going to take a Thai pepper. I'm basically going to cut the top off, and I'm going to get the seeds out of this. So I wanted to bring you in closer. For some reason, my camera doesn't want to go any lower. Let me try to see if I can lower you a tiny bit. Okay, we're going to have to wing it. I am going to move the paper towel up further just so that you can see what I'm doing. And I will pull you back here. I will go around the front and cut it so you can see it, and then I'll bring you back in. Pair of sharp scissors. You want to cut the end off. You don't want to mix it with anything else. There's no other leftover seeds on here. Just cut the top off. Can you hear the pepper cracking? You just want to squeeze the pepper. This one had a whole lot in there. Remember, please do not touch your eyes. And let me show you, other than this one little red skin, these are even tinier. Oh my goodness. Can I move that off to the side? And let me show you. I got all of that out of this tiny little pepper, which this is a Thai pepper. So that is quite a bit of seeds. This is what I'm talking about you saving your seeds. And they're even tinier than the previous seeds. So we're going to repeat the process. Oh my goodness. One of my dogs are starting to cry. She'll be fine. Okay. So everything that I've been planting, I've been putting over in a separate pile, which I will show you that in a minute. And I want to move this up so you can see. We're basically just going to do the same process. It might not be, it's not very easy when the seeds are super tiny of getting maybe like the exact amount, but we'll try. So these are the Thai peppers, and you just want to sprinkle them across the paper towel. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They stick sometimes. Five, so that'd be 10. 10, 12, 13. I'm going to do 15 of these. There we go. I'm just going to go in my light little spray just because they're so tiny. You don't want them, you want them to stay in place. Take your paper towel. Here, let me bring you close so you can see. They're super tiny, and I planted 15. My son likes these peppers. He's like his mama. He likes to cook. So I'm going to grow some extra of these. Some to dry, some to save seeds, and some to give fresh to my son. So there they are. Let me pull you back, and we're going to do the same process. We sprayed the seeds a little bit, and now we're going to just flip the paper towel over in half. You want to give it a good pat so that it holds the seeds. I did say when things germinate in the heat mat, I see 2 seeds are like pretty close together, but that's okay. I would bring you back as well to show you what they look like in X amount of days. That's why I'm putting the date on when I actually put them in the baggie, and then I could count how long it's going to take. So we're going to grab another baggie just like this, and we are going to write Thai hot peppers on there. Some people don't know that Thai peppers are hot. And I just think that the hotter the pepper, the longer it takes to germinate. Okay, and I did 15 of them. And then today's date. Open up your baggie. Same process. This just gives it a little bit of a jump start with your hot pepper seeds. Grab your hand underneath of it. Just do the best you can do to get it started in the baggie. Then you can always straighten it, which is pretty much what I do. I hope that you're seeing this. Sometimes it doesn't go in real easy. Just have some patience. Straighten out your corners. It just makes it easier as they're germinating to have the paper towel flat. Easier to get in and out of the baggie. And there you have it. These are the Thai hot peppers. There are 15 in here. If you can see those seeds, might be the lighting in my den. And today's date. Same thing. You want to Ziploc it all the way up. And then you can leave a little gap on the end, just a little. And put it on top of your other baggie. Now we need to recycle. Hopefully I have another one. What is in this one? This one says spinach 124.19. It's definitely not, obviously. Let me smell it. This is possibly that spicy basil. Could also be oregano. I won't be able to tell till I actually get in there. So I'm going to put that in that pile of seeds that I have. And let's grab a baggie to put the Thai pepper seeds in here. I'm an extreme animal lover. I have 2 Yorkies, 1 7 and 5. Let me see. Well, actually, my Coco just turned 8. And little Miss Sophia. And we're just really trying to be careful so my dogs don't get a hot seed. And I put the other extra dry ones inside the baggie with it, but I will also label it as well. And then the little part, I just found a random seed. Okay. It's another one you can save. I'm going to write on there the Thai pepper seeds. Thai hot peppers. That would be 2019 garden. And that goes in the pile of seeds that you save. So it is really kind of easy. I'm going to take you through another hot pepper. This I'm just not 1,000% sure. It's either California Reaper or it's a ghost pepper. I did dry some of them. Remember, do not touch your eyes. You wouldn't want to do that. Wait till the very end. Wash your hands. So I'm going to rip a paper towel. You want to lay it from right to left. Push down. And I am going to bring this over here instead this time, hoping that you can see me cut this because I have no idea. I'm just going to fold this down so that it's trash. And I'm just going to cut it. I'm not really sure. This is just removing the skin. Give it a squeeze. And here comes pepper seeds. I don't think there's like a ton in here like the other ones. But I mean, no matter what they are, ghost pepper, California Reaper, I mean, how many do you really need? And I have some other ones that are dry. Let me just give it a little better crack. I'll set you guys down right there. I'm going to open it up and double check, which there's just a couple more seeds in there. So each pepper plant is different as far as how many seeds you'll get out of it. This is a scary pepper to me, but I figured why not? Let's be different. I think these were given to me last gardening season by someone that I met, and at the garden center. So I thought, why not? I dried quite a few, and this is what just came out of. Again, I'm not sure what these are. These are either California Reapers or they're the ghost peppers. So I might have to do a question mark on the baggie, put that in there until a friend of mine comes over and I can see what he says, what kind of pepper that is. So I'm going to put you back so that you can see the tray. Push it up. Sorry for having to move you. There's the tray. There's our paper towel. We are going to spray half the paper towel. Same routine. This is what you do to germinate some of your seeds. Hot pepper seeds. We want to get an early jump start on that. I'm just going to pinch them, and however many I get, because I can barely even see them, I'm just going to make a guess on this. Ooh. I can actually, the oil, I'm cutting that pepper open. I can feel it in my throat a little bit. I have to try to do a rough estimate, so you could take a tip of a pen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think there's 12 or 13. I'm going to spray these down a little bit. Basically, just to really hold them in place. So how many did I say? You can also take the tip of your pen and just move them over a little bit if they're not exactly lined up, which this doesn't matter because they're so small. Just go ever so gently so you do not rip your paper towel. You just don't want them to be clumped on top of each other. So yeah, let me see. I'm going to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I would say there's 15. So we're going to just fold the paper towel over. This one didn't lay as flat. Just work with it the best you can. You can get it reopened. Just open it back up. Don't panic. And just flatten it the best you can. Like so. This is pretty wet, so I'm not going to add any more water to it. As you can see, once you fold it over, you just want to pat it down so that you have half of the paper towel. And now we're going to put it in a baggie. Let me get out a baggie. The only thing this time around is, I'm guessing, because I'm not like a real hot pepper type of person, so I think I'm going to write ghost. Wait, should I? Okay, I'll do ghost peppers or Californian abbreviated Reaper. Estimated 15 seeds, 2019 gardening. And I don't know if you could see that. That's what I wrote on the baggie. And then you do the same process. Just stick your hand underneath, gently lift it up because you don't want your paper towel to rip. And you want to just try to get it in. You can get the corner in, and what I noticed, it helps to get it in a tiny bit easier. This one's sticking to my hand a little bit, but that's okay. Then you want to make sure it goes down to the end, like the corners, or the bottom of the baggie, I should say. And that's it. Straighten it out and seal her up. This one doesn't sound like it's sealing. There we go. You can hear it locking. And then I'm just going to leave a little gap. And these are the hot peppers. Those, I don't think I'm going to keep these because I don't think I'm going to keep these because it really is just a few. And I have plenty more of whatever this particular pepper is. It's either a ghost pepper or California Reaper. So if anybody wants some of these seeds, a few friends of mine, I have plenty that I dried to be able to give away. So I am not going to bother saving these, which I cannot stand wasting seeds, but nobody really wants to mess with this kind of pepper because it's a little dangerous. Yeah, let me think. So that is what we did as far as some hot peppers are concerned. I'm just going to fold this over for right now. Get a fresh paper towel out. Make sure you guys are seeing everything. Get a fresh paper towel out. And let's see. I wanted to do my jalapenos while I'm at it. So let me find that. We have an odd brand and then Am I Gardener. So I don't know if there's really anything left in here, but these are the jalapeno. It says chili pepper. It's not saying hot, so hopefully whatever's left in here, I'm going to grow these as well and just write jalapeno chili pepper on there. And this is the jalapeno, the hots from My Gardener. These were so hot last year. So I'm going to do both, and we're going to do the same process. We're going to take the paper towel. I'm using this surface. You want to just give it a little spray to hold it down on the tray. Give it a little spray to hold it down. Let's see if I could do this one-handed. I am going to try to... Oh, I just can't get you guys in the best spot. I'm going to try to open the package first of the My Gardener hot jalapenos. They were great, let me tell you, but very prolific. So if I had to say between here, that's what you have to plan out, like in your book, of where you're planning on putting them all. I am probably going to do, let's see, I'm thinking, I may do 10. 2 for good measure. Sprinkle some out in your hand. Oops, if you can see that. These are the My Gardener hot. And I do have a few friends that like jalapenos. These jalapenos were a little bit crazy last year. So let's just see. Okay, that right there is 5. Okay. Actually, I did 15 because I remembered I have 2 people that requested for a couple of jalapeno plants. So there's 15. I wanted 10. That's a few for, good measure. Give them a little spray so that it holds. My water bottle's starting to run a little low. Just so it holds them in place. Take a paper towel, fold it over. When I saw someone do this, when I was deciding to do my entire garden in seed, I think that I learned better by actually being shown it, like a hands-on. It's just kind of how I am. I don't want someone doing it for me. I need to see how they do it and then give me a chance to do it. Just works out much better. So that is why I'm doing these with you guys today. We are germinating our hot pepper seeds. So this is jalapeno. I'm going to write that out on the package, right? Yes, the jalapeno. And we're going to put hot right on there because these are hot. Oops, I forgot to mark on the baggie 15 of these peppers, 2020. And that's because they're coming out of the package, not out of me seed saving. So I didn't put 2019, for the garden season. And this is for 2020. Again, just lift your hand underneath. Just grab a corner of it. Lift it up. Start putting it into the baggie. And I really want you to be able to see this. I usually will grab this corner so I can adjust my hand to turn it like such. It doesn't go in perfect at first. And then I push it down, grab the corner, and then I basically just straighten it. So that's the easiest way that I found to do it, is to just edge it in and then pull the corner to pull it down. And just keep it straight. You don't want all your seeds bunched up. So there they are. If you could see those glorious seeds, they are hot. Let me tell you, dehydrated jalapenos, ate them fresh, killer. They're hot. I canned some. I did not make cowboy candy, but I did can them for nachos. I froze a lot of them. I think I said I dehydrated. I really did. And a friend of mine who likes spicy things actually had a little bit of reaction from the jalapenos because they were very hot. So there are the jalapeno hot 15 2020. That will go on there. And let me see what else. Oh, that's right. I have two more, guys. If you are willing to stick around, we're going to do the jalapeno, the organic heirloom non-GMO chili pepper, because maybe these won't be as hot. Not sure how many's left in this envelope. And we're going to do some long hots. They call them Big John hot peppers. I call them long hots. We're going to do two more hot pepper seeds. And I will have all my hot pepper seeds germinating beginning of February. These could take anywhere, probably, it's iffy. I would say a week. These will take about a week. If they do get done sooner than a week, I will bring you back on and show you. Estimate about a week. That's why I put the date on the outside. I don't even think this was ever open. Huh. This package right here. I'm just opening it right now. Unless it... Oh, yeah. We got us some seeds in there. And of course, they don't give you as much as in my gardener seeds, but that's okay. So here we go. Just sprinkle them down. Like I said, I like to do them in a row. Some people just sprinkle them all over. Okay, so let me see. Oops, forgot one on this side. You're going to think I'm crazy. Let me bring you in. There is a row of 6, another row of 6. So 6 and 6 is 12. I do have a method to my madness, but since these won't be scalding hot, I want to grow a few extras of these. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, oops, 15. Okay, let me put these back into the package, which left me a few left over because I literally think that I just did 16 of this plant, but I have the room for it. I get a bed across the street. So let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 20 exactly, and I'm okay with that because I will give a few of these plants away. And I have my gardens out back and a couple raised beds across the street. I am actually looking forward to a normal jalapeno that is not so ungodly hot. Like I said, this was a mistake. I didn't realize when I ordered them they were like the super hot ones. You couldn't even do the what is it? The stuffed jalapenos with the cream cheese. It was god awful hot. That's why I planted 20 of these in case a few fail. And I have a friend I'd like to give a couple to. So rough estimate, I'll probably get maybe 15 out of the 20. So yeah. Take your paper towel. Fold it over. Give it a good pat so it holds all, and if you have a little bit of dry area, just give it a quickie spray, because this basically, the water helps it and it keeps it in place. Now, I need another baggie. And I got to bring you guys along while I planted all my hot seeds. So I only got to show you, I think, like 2 on how to germinate it. Okay, let me write down the name of this. This is the jalapeno. Oh, Coco, stop. Oops, I just spelled that wrong. My dogs are such babies. Okay, 20. And then we're going to lift this up. I just basically filled it out with the name on there, on the baggie, and same process. So I don't know if this just bored you half to death, but I figured if you saw a few more get done, this is like easy peasy. Like I said, always try to get the paper towel in there and then grab that corner so that you can turn the paper towel. Coco, enough. She just wants to be on top of everything. And then just try to straighten it the best that you can. This one is not cooperating. Oh, dude, my baggie wasn't all the way open. And then just straighten out your corner if it flipped over. Push it down. This one is definitely because I didn't pop the baggie open all the way. There we go. And then same thing. Give it a press. Seal it up. Leave a slight little crack. And we have one more pepper seed to go, guys. So if you have hot pepper seeds, this is exactly what you can do to give them a jump start. Give yourself a jump start. We're going to end it on the Big Jim hot peppers that I just call long hots. I love them. I definitely didn't do enough of them last year. So same thing. Spray half of your paper towel. You can tell my bottle's starting to run out. Okay. We're going to open these up. Or were these open already? They were open already. Okay. These are a little bit bigger, so that's a good thing. Not sure how many I just dumped in my hand, but there are the long hots. Same thing. When they're super teeny tiny seeds, you can just sprinkle them around. I mean, you'll see. The further we go along in this garden series, you will see they all turn out. Let's see. These are sticking to my finger. Okay. I literally just sprinkled down 20 seeds because I grew 10 last year. Definitely didn't get enough. And I want to share these when they grow with a friend of mine who also likes long hots. Same process. Well, you can give them a little spray. Hold them down. Flip your paper towel over. This is our last one. I think I did all my hot peppers with all y'all out there, which was company as well. We got to make a video together. And I wanted to be a little bit more thorough. Even though I did a quick video to show you how you can germinate something, I wanted to bring you back so you could see me do all of my hot pepper seeds. Now I'm starting to feel relieved, like I'm a little bit ahead of the game. I'm just going to write long hots, 20 and then 20, 20. Long hot peppers on the baggie. And now we're just gonna pick this up. Try to make sure my baggie's open right this time. Put your hand underneath of it, grab it. I'm gonna try to do this one a little bit closer to you guys. I'm hoping you can see. Go right towards the corner of your baggie. Grab that end because it's wet, so it's, you know, a little hard to maneuver. Once you grab the end, you can start edging your paper towel. Remove this. You can just straighten it. You can fix a corner, just as long as it's nice and flat, which it is. It's all right if you leave some air in there, that's fine. Ziplock it up. And voila. And how many did we do? We did long hot peppers. See, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 together. We did 6. We did some long hot peppers. We did jalapeno chili peppers, hot jalapenos, ghost pepper, California Reapers, Thai hot peppers, and Santa Fe hot peppers. So they're all stacked together. And now I'm going to move out of the way. And I'm going to show you. I have some extra baggies out. Let me bring you over here so you can see. The ones that I have had, I'm going to actually move out of the way. The ones that I put in there last night when I did that video, I am going to now put them on the top and put the hot pepper seeds on the bottom. So let me see if I could do this so you can see. I'm going to actually flip it. Open up the towel. You can actually use a bigger towel if you like. The hot side right here on top. Hope I'm not in your way. I'm hoping you can see. And then we're going to take all the hot pepper seeds because we really need them to germinate quickly. It takes them a little bit. I really wish it was a whole one so I could go like that. But it's not, and I improvise. So right on the end, like such. And then these are already warm. This is the Tabasco peppers. We're going to put that right on the top like that. It's very warm actually. And then it's our okra and our Black Beauty eggplants and our Rosa Blancas will go right on the top. Stack them up. Do the best you can do. Flip the heating element over like such. And it's okay if a little piece isn't all the way in there. We are going to trap the heat in. As a matter of fact, I'm going to grab a different towel because that one's a little too short for me. I'm going to switch this littler kitchen towel out with a bigger towel. Let me open it up. Hopefully, like, my arms and everything are not in your way. Hoping you can see. Let me straighten this out very quickly. Move my other seeds. I'm going to open the towel up. And we're going to set this right in the middle. We're going to cover it up. Just like that. Bigger towel's a little bit better. because you can really trap the heat. And then we're going to take the other part of the towel and we're going to bring it over. And then we're going to fold under our little corners, little ends, like a package, like such. I hope you guys saw that. I have it all in there, closed up like a package. The only thing that I like to do is take a flatter pillow. We're going to sit it on top of that pillow, tuck this end under so that they're a little raised. Tuck this side under to trap the heat in. And there you have it. That is how I'm germinating my seeds. In a little spot with, you know, not even a full heating pad. I'm just using like a half one that was for a shoulder injury. I have it on medium. This one has a timer, so I do have to check it quite frequently. And yeah, you kind of want to keep this between like 75 is what I would say. I don't have a digital thermometer, but I might actually try to just wait till this warms up again. And then I'm going to try a little trick. And if it works, I will let you know in the next video. But there you go, guys. How many did we do? We did, there's the packaging deal. Seeds are under there germinating. These could take anywhere from 5 days to a week. I think hot pepper seeds may take a little bit longer, but as soon as they germinate, I will literally make a video and tell you how long exactly. I can't anticipate longer than a week and a couple days. That's the point of germinating. It gets them going a whole lot quicker. And then I'll take you to the next process when they do germinate and what I do to take them out of the baggie. So this is the next part of the garden season, which is germinating hot pepper seeds. How do you do it? What do you do if you're on a budget like I am and you just have half of a heating pad? I used this heating pad last year. It worked. But I'm really interested in a couple of those peppers that I dried. I would like to, I really want to see how they turn out from germinating them this way. So I will definitely let you know on the next video. But thank you guys. We just did hot peppers together. Let's see. We did jalapeno hot peppers. We did jalapeno chili peppers, long hots. We did a Thai pepper. What else did we do? The California Reaper. And we also did a Santa Fe. Not too shabby. So this episode is how to germinate hot pepper seeds and how you keep them nice and warm. Just bundle it up in a little package or bundle it up like a baby. Keep it nice and warm in there. You can check the temp. You can usually tell you don't want them to get too hot. Let me check mine. This is on high. I'm going to put it on medium. And yes, because pepper seeds like it hot, do not burn your pepper seeds. Don't have them on high. Keep it on medium. And yeah, well, thank you guys for joining me. These were like my company. Sorry about my dog whining in the background. But you were my company. And this was interesting. I wanted to get on and show you how to germinate hot pepper seeds. So if you're following along, get your hot pepper seeds out. I showed you step by step on how I did it. And super easy. I have to fill my water bottle up again. Definitely super easy to do. We got to do it together. And then don't forget in your book, if you're keeping track of everything, make sure you write in here what pepper seeds, hot pepper seeds that you did already, the date that you germinated them, so that you can keep track on whether it's 5 days or 7 days, or let's just say it's 15, but it's definitely not 15. You want to keep yourself on track, keep a little like notebook, journal, so that you know for next year on how to do some of these little things. And I'm doing all this on a budget. But yeah, not too bad, guys. We just did hot pepper seeds, and like I said, I'm really curious to see how the few that I dried out will turn out. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to the new subscribers. Don't forget to smash that like button. Please feel free to leave me a comment down below. And yes, I cannot wait to see you guys on the next video. Bye, everyone.